peasants plow.
This case was what?
The people are the hero.
What the fuck was that?
You clicked the R opener.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Case West. Now stop, we're not playing that game anymore.
What game?
Dude, Forneus is like clinking beer together. No. Dude, you're getting really annoying. Stop!
I'm just testing out the crumple capacity of these cans.
Okay, you said you know what to do. Now go. Oh, I need to get a thing.
So, have I ever told you people the definition of insanity? Because I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah, don't you know? Is the sound working?
There's a large walnut tree surrounded by...
Yep, sound's working.
Okay, so what is this thing that you think you know how to do?
It's a surprise.
I hope it's a nice surprise.
God damn, where is it?
What are you
Wait,
looking
it's
for?
up from here,
the
isn't it?
snake or the eagle? Wow, that is loud.
The eagle. I'm gonna fucking grab it.
Really?
These
You can't grab it.
I know I can. It has to be.
Why do you say that?
These rocks are...
What else is there left to do?
Well, you can't, because when he's right under you, he's purposely jumped super low so you can't grab it.
Don't be afraid.
So, this was your surprise, trying to grab the eagle? Which we
Yes.
That's a really disappointing surprise.
Maybe I'm not standing in the right spot.
Oh, this sounds like it's going to be tons of fun. I got you beer, by the way. I don't understand the purpose of this cave.
Don't be afraid.
There's probably like a second way to get to the dragon.
These rocks...
See, you basically grabbed him there, but it did nothing.
No, I was behind him. So, have I ever told you the definition of insanity?
People who play this game.
Sorry?
I said people who play this game. Okay, clearly this is not the solution.
It has to be.
Why does it have to be?
The grass...
See, you basically grabbed him again, and yeah. I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing.
These rocks are... Don't be afraid.
I'm sure I just have to time it right.
Alright, so let's talk about something entertaining
There's nothing...
to make this more interesting to our viewers while we discuss this, or while we try this.
The rock...
I think what I have to do is time the apex of my jump to where the claws are.
You should talk about that Are You an Anime Fan quiz thing we took.
It was stupid. Story over.
No, it's a very funny story.
You should talk about it. I'm concentrating on the apex of my jump.
Essentially, the gist of it was
The rock...
that
The
it
rock...
asked you a bunch of stuff about, like, you know, basically, it wasn't actually judging whether or not you like anime, it was judging whether you're an insane, obsessive anime
With a
person.
mighty leap, you grab hold of the condor's talons.
Okay. This better be good for something.
He was right!
That looks really stupid. Just say it. All right,
Don't be afraid. Get closer.
No, save in a different slot.
Yeah, like what am I thinking? No, save in this slot. Actually, yeah, save in a different slot.
In the depths of the large hole, you seem to sense a faint green glow.
Oh.
You need to be close. You need...
Can we move? What the fuck? Oh, okay.
Oh, we're on this side.
Yes, get the mushroom. We get the mushroom by going this way.
Yeah.
Give me mushroom.
You pick.
Oh, it's a toadstool.
This is a small, unusual-looking
No, it's a
mushroom.
fucking toadstool.
This... Careful, you do not... Since you do not know what eating this mushroom might do, you decide to take only a small nibble.
Oh my god, it just made a Mario noise. That's what I thought it would do.
I was fucking right, wasn't I? Now tell me how much of a genius I
Do you
am.
want a prize?
Yes.
Oh, we know what we do with that. Well, let's look at it first, just because I want to see what it is.
This is a big, hungry-looking rat with slavering jaws and long, sharp claws. That...
Hello there, my friend. Are you looking for anything in particular? You want to pass through my little door here, right? Well, maybe we can work something out. What's it worth to you? Come a little closer.
The rat grins crookedly, his long, pointed fangs glistening in the torchlight.
That's right, mister. Just walk a little closer. What are you trying to do? Cheat me with a measly offering? What an insult! What are you trying to do? Some sort of treasure? Now you're talking, mister. Let me see some of that treasure.
rat takes the treasure from your hand.
Okay.
I think we should restore and offer him the cheese, just because, yeah. It seems much more likely. I mean, if he doesn't want the cheese, we'll offer it to him,
The rat.
That's right, mister. Just walk a little closer. Cheese, eh? Well, yeah, now that you mention it, I guess I am kinda hungry.
The rat drools at the sight of the cheese and snatches it from your hand. You might want to count your fingers. Oh no! There are 2 leprechaun guards here, and they don't look pleased to see you at all.
Let's
What are you
talk
going
to
to do
them.
now? Unfortunately, you don't speak the language.
Okay.
With a genuine 4-leaf clover in your possession, the leprechauns fear and respect you. Rather than risk offending you, they decide to leave you entirely alone. Carved into the top of this stone pillar is a huge 4-leaf clover. Apparently, the leprechauns who inhabit this underground sanctuary greatly fear and respect the power of the 4-leaf clover.
Or they will kill and attack anybody who holds it.
Yeah.
The leprechauns, sensing the power of your 4-leaf clover, begin to vanish.
Okay.
Ah, there's the shield.
Yep.
The shield is made of titanium and is rimmed with jewels. You take the magic shield. Congratulations! This is a rather simple stone throne compared to King Edward's.
Yes, well.
The small... That... You are much... You shouldn't drop that. You eat the mushroom.
Okay, can we get bigger? again?
Congratulations! You now have all 3 of Daventry's lost treasures. Now, don't waste any time. Bring the treasures straight back to King Edward before it's too late.
Too late for what?
I don't know. So did you really not look that up?
No, I was just like, this has to be it. Like, seriously, what else could it have been?
That's a really unsatisfying solution. Now we just need to find the fucking castle. Wait, what the fuck is the fiddle for, then?
I think there's multiple solutions for every puzzle, and you're scored based on it.
Yeah, we didn't score so well.
Yeah, like, for example, when I gave the treasure to the rat, I lost points, but when I gave the cheese, I gained points.
Oh.
The That's odd. Why aren't the guards at their posts?
Okay, that's weird.
More curious still, the courtyard is deserted. This area is usually filled with the ladies and lords of the castle.
That's So fucking
This is
good.
highly unusual. You begin to feel deeply disturbed, as if all is not right within the castle. You can faintly hear a commotion in the king's chamber to the west.
There is nothing to be done. Oh, our king's melancholy is too much for his heart to bear. If only Sir Graham had returned with the 3 lost treasures of Daventry.
Sir Graham!
What the fuck?
Did he find the treasures? Shh! Listen.
Your Highness, I am at your service.
Did you succeed in your quest?
I did, Your Majesty. Here, as you commanded, the magic mirror, the magic shield, and the magic chest.
I'm afraid it is a little too late for me, but you have done superbly, my knight. As I promised, the crown is yours. I know you will serve this kingdom well.
The king is dead.
Because people just die like that.
Long live the king.
Because, you know, while his body is still warm, this is totally appropriate.
Well, actually, I mean, it was tradition to say the king is dead.
And
long
thus
live the
ended
king.
Sir Graham's quest for the lost treasures of Daventry. Despite the loss of their beloved King Edward, the people of Daventry grew happy and prosperous for years to come.
You know, we didn't
And
really
whenever
care
King
about that.
Graham looked into his magic mirror, he saw visions of adventures yet to come for him, for his children, and for Daventry, the land he loved so much.
Despite the fact it loops around itself.
Yeah.
Kind of not much in it. This is like the castle and the one hut.
Alright, so what I think we should do now, maybe pause this video, but we should look up what the other solutions were and tell our viewers about them. And this looks like royal toilet paper or something.
So, I'm trying to think of all the things I could have done.
Maybe you can play the giant to sleep with a fiddle? I don't know. No.
Maybe you could use the magic shield on the giant.
No, I don't think we can do that.
But it protects me from all harm.
Please stop doing that. Alright, so we're gonna...
Maybe increase the size.
Maybe.
Oh god, yeah, that quiz. Just like, do you hate subs? No, I don't. Then you're not a true anime fan.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's just like that entire quiz was, do you fit this stereotype? Then you're an anime fan.
Okay, so we're looking at a walkthrough for King's Quest 1.
Yeah.
Open the door under the castle, about a King Edward, blah, blah, blah. Talk to him to learn about Graham's quest. Leave the castle, the sequence is automatically done. In the remake, outside the door of the castle, go to left of the screen with a large rock. Near the hole. Graham tries to push the rock while standing south of it. He will die.
Wait, what?
Apparently. Look into the hole and get the dagger. Go to the screen to the oak tree. Look at the tree and climb it. While carefully branching towards the egg nest, look at the nest and take the golden egg. Climb back down the tree. Go to one screen. Carrot patch. Take a plum carrot. It is not for Graham, so do not eat it. Go up one screen to the elf screen. There is an elf wandering with a lake. Leave the screen and return repeatedly until he shows up. Talk to the elf to get the magic ring. You can use the ring to get past the evil characters wandering in Daventry, such as the witch, the ogre, the sorcerer, the dwarf, and the wolf. However, it is best to save the ring for something else. Get the bowl. Look to the bowl to see the word. If you have the original game, go onto the screen and get the pebbles near the riverbank and return to the bowl screen. Now go left one screen to the walnut tree. Keep picking up walnuts and opening them until you get a golden walnut. Go down 3 screens and go to the left to a lake edge. If you have the remake game, get the pebbles near the lake edge. Go 2 screens and stump in a log, look at the stump, and take the pouch. Inside the pouch, you see some diamonds. Go right 1 screen, down 1 screen, the woodcutter's house. You do not need to mess with the axe and the pump device. At the woodcutter, if you have the original version, give the woodcutter the empty bowl and then say fill. If you have the remake, say fill and then give him the bowl of stew. Take the fiddle, play it in the house, and leave. Screens to the witch's gingerbread house. It looks so yummy, so eat the house and gain a point. Open the door and enter the house. If the witch is there, exit immediately. Leave the house screen and return. Try and raid the house again. Repeat until the witch is gone. If you have the remake, you can determine whether or not the witch is in the house before entering. Just go up to the house and knock on the door. If she's not home, there will be no answer. If the witch is home, she will cackle and invite you in this case. Leave. Return and knock on the door repeatedly until there is no answer. Go into the bedroom, take the note, and read it. Stay in the bedroom, away from the entrance, and wait for the witch to come. Carefully sneak up behind the witch and push her into the pot. This may take several tries, especially the remake version. If the remake, have Graham stand in the middle of the bedroom doorway and wait for the witch. You will notice stand on her little stool looking into the black pot. Use the mouse and click on one of the stool's legs. Graham should make a clear walk right to the back of the witch without her knowing. Once the witch is gone, open the cupboard and shake the cheese. Leave the house.
You probably get more points for pushing the witch in.
Go left 3 screens and then down the screen to the clover patch. Take the 4-leaf clover, go south 1 screen. The fairy godmother area. Leave the screen and return repeatedly until she shows up. She will give you some temporary protective spell. You can get the spell from her as many times as you need in the game, provided that she shows up. Go 3 screens to the well. Cut the rope with the dagger to take the bucket. If the bucket is down in the well, raise the rope first using the crank. After taking the bucket, climb the rope down the well. In the original game, Graham falls into the water, so make him swim. In the remake game, Graham needs to jump into the water. Fill the bucket and dive under. Swim through the opening. The items at the bottom of the well are useless and are just distractions. Climb out to the dragon's cave.
Same game.
In the original notes how far the dragon's fire reaches. Walk close enough to the dragon, but not past that point. The remake game, walk right up to the dragon's tail, but do not pass it. You can throw a dagger at the dragon to kill it, but this scores less points. Instead, throw the bucket of water at the dragon to diminish its breath. Take the magic mirror, look into the mirror to see a vision. In the original game, leave the cave by going back up the well, instead of following the dragon out of the cave to score more points. In the remake game, however, you score more points by following the dragon west and exiting the cave rather than going back up the well. Well, that explains what that block fucking thingy was.
Yeah, so if you diminish the fire, the dragon gets all pissed and goes, "Rah, destroy rock."
Yes. If you are playing the original version, you should get the shield next, see for the mountains or a paragraph, and then get the chest. If you're playing the remake version, you have to get the chest before the shield. Okay. This paragraph and the following 2 paragraphs deal with obtaining the chest. If you are at the well, blah, 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 you go to the Dragon's Cave exit, to the gate, and close the gate behind you. Show the goat the carrot to make it follow you. You have a buddy now. Do not give the goat the carrot, or the goat will just munch on it and ignore you. Open the gate, go left 2 screens and up 2 screens to the troll bridge. Walk toward the bridge and the goat will bump I think it means off the mean old troll. The goat will leave forever now. Do not cry. Smile. Instead of using the goat, you could give the troll a valuable treasure, a walnut, egg, diamonds, etc., but that would cost you points. Cross the bridge and talk to the old gnome. His name is Rumpelstiltskin, but it is scrambled up. Remember the note in the witch's gingerbread house about thinking backwards. Using a backwards alphabet. His name is
A equals Z, B equals Y, C equals X? What the fuck?
You said Z, which makes me happy. But
Zed!
Ow. In the remakes, the name works as well. His name works as well as his name spelled backwards.
Okay, that makes sense, though.
Get the beans. You are given 3 chances to get his name correctly. You score the most points if you get it on the first try. If you do not spell it correctly, he will give you a key to unlock the mountain door that contains the stairs. Wooden path to get to the land of the clouds. Beware of the dwarf thief in there because you permanently lose an item he steals. The beans help you get to the same place and it scores more points than the key method. Well, how the fuck do I get beans? You didn't explain.
I think when he spells the name correctly.
If you're leaving the beans, using the beans, leave it across the screen. Plant the beans between the flower patch pits, grow to large beanstalk. The beanstalk is extremely hard to climb. Set your game speed to slow to climb. Well, thank God we didn't do that. You just have to find those little spots where Graham can hang on successfully. Lots of trial and error, lots of falling and dying, lots of frustration. Fuck you all. Climbing the remake version is a whole lot easier if you use the mouse. Just click the cursor, the blah, 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 blah. Once on solid land, save the game, go down the stream with the hole in the trunk. Look in the hole and get the slingshot, okay? Now it is time to deal with the giant. You can use the slingshot and pebbles to kill the giant.
But this scores less points.
Instead, you can use the magic ring.
Remake version only.
Then enter the giant screen and wait for him to fall asleep. Make yourself with a shield until he falls asleep.
Oh, see, I was right.
Then take the magic chest and leave the land of the closet, going down the stairs one path. Avoid the dwarf if at all possible. If he shows up, leave the screen immediately and return. Hopefully he is not there this time. We emerge to the mountain door. From the mountain door, go down, blah, 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 to the dragon's cave exit again. There is condor flying around here in the remake. He will not appear until you have the magic mirror and the magic chest in your inventory. Go to the middle of the screen and jump towards the condor. Blah, 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 blah.
See, if I read this, I would know where to have gone.
Once you fall off, go to the screen. Take the mushroom node, go back to the first screen, and go to the leprechaun area. Go to the rat, but not too close, and talk to it. You can give it a valuable, but you will lose points. We'll make the guards leave you alone. Immediately play the fiddle, watch the fun dancing sequence. Hyperactive little people, aren't they? Once everyone has left, take the king's scepter and shield.
Scepter?
You can use the scepter to rule Daventry if you make it back to the castle. It's too big to fit there. Eat the mushroom. Exit the hole and return. See, what the fuck was up with the snake? Seriously, what the fuck was up with the snake? There's no mention of the fucking snake.
Because the snake does nothing. Yay, yay, yay.
Anyway, so we basically figured out everything in here, pretty much. Except some
golden walnut.
Except for some stupid stuff that gave us more points. So yeah, I say we did a good job on this game. This was King's Quest 1, pretty short game. Apparently much more frustrating than the original. But yeah, so that was it. We do have the remakes of the subsequent King's Quest games, so you will see them at some point. But until then, this has been King's Quest 1, and hope you enjoyed it.
Okay.
So, see you all in the future.
Bye.